Okay, you have a file open in QXPMarkz and you're trying to export that file and you're running into some problems. Here's two main reasons why. The first reason would be that the job that you're exporting out to InDesign is extremely complicated and it's taking InDesign longer than a couple of minutes to process the IDML. So you get back an error message or a warning message saying, hey, I'm not getting a response. In that case, since we all have complicated jobs, there's not really much you can do except wait it out, and you click the OK button and it should keep processing in the background. The other thing that may be more common is you were working in InDesign and then you switched back over to QXPMarkz and you're converting and you're now having problems opening your files in InDesign. You're getting a message that there's no response. Typically that happens because you left the Modal Dialog open in InDesign and that's blocking communication. So let's see how that works. So I'm going to export this file to Adobe InDesign. In my case, my system default is InDesign 2023. So I'm just going to click on Export. And I can see that QXPMarkz is now putting up a warning message saying, hey, I'm not getting a reply after, sending your files. So this is because I have a Modal Dialog open in InDesign. So if I close this window and head back over to my Adobe InDesign, I was creating a new hyperlink when I switched over and forgot to close this Modal Dialog. So now that I've closed that, if I come back over to QXPMarkz, repeat the same process again, don't change anything, and I'll replace my file. You can see that the file opened up here in InDesign without any issue because the Modal Dialog is no longer blocking that file. So if you run into this issue, please go back into InDesign and make sure you have no open Modal Dialogs.